Hi, it's Matt here from Go Green Autos. So I frequently get asked about boot sizes on electric cars. So in this video we're going to look at these cars, the Tesla Model S, and I'm going to take some measurements for you and going to put some items in the boot. So I frequently get asked about whether wheelchairs will fit and children's push buggies. So I've gathered a selection of items here, and I'm going to put them in the boot so you can get a feeling of size and scale, so you can decide whether the car's right for you. And I'm making a series of videos doing the same on all types of electric vehicles. So first off here we've got a Generation 1 Model S. This is a 2014 85 kilowatt hour rear wheel drive, and this is as old as the Teslas get in the UK. So to open the boot you push the button twice and it's got a powered lift on it. You can also open the boot from the app on your phone or via the screen at the front, of course. So these are huge, to be honest. So yeah, it's not going to be a problem fitting any of these items in, but anyway, I'm going to do that so you just get a feeling of size. On these you get this sort of cardboard parcel shelf, and it very easily comes out. You also get underfloor storage here. As you can see, I've got quite a bit of stuff in there. I've got my charge cable, some clothes and an umbrella. You also get pockets here on both sides, and that's just an extension of that underfloor tray as well. So let's take some measurements. So first off, let's just do the height. So for example, if you've got a dog that's got to jump into the back, we are looking at roughly 27 inches, which is 68 centimetres. And then next we will do the depth. The floor depth is 44.5 inches, which is 113 centimetres. And then the width is 39 inches, which is 99 centimetres, so near enough a metre wide. And actually I think if we take it from the plastic here, I think it is bang on a metre. Yeah, it's 1 metre wide. And then the other thing you might be concerned about is the slope and space to put, let's say, a dog crate in the back. So this is a metre wide. The depth from the seats to this point where the hatch is going to slope down is 2 foot, which is 61 centimetres. So a huge area to put a dog crate in. And then the height here is 29 inches, which is 74 centimetres. The other thing to note is there is a lip here going down, and that's 5 inches or 13 centimetres. And then if you were just trying to load this with a big bit of furniture, I suppose your maximum size here is 41 inches, which is 104 centimetres. That's a metre. It does go a little bit wider there. It goes to 110 centimetres or 43 inches, but really you're restricted by 1 metre. But anyway, it's absolutely huge. So next, let's put something in. So this is the only suitcase I could find. I think it's a standard on-flight case. I must admit I haven't been on an aeroplane for absolutely years, but it gets completely lost in there. And if you were to put that there, yeah, you might just get 3 across, and then you would easily get 2 that way, but you could stack them that way and you're going to get absolutely loads. So that just gets lost in there. You could probably, yeah, without my stuff in there, one of those would fit under the floor storage as well. So next, the child's buggy or stroller. So I don't think that's folding properly. There. So that way round, again, it's almost lost in there. That way round, it's not even taking up half the boot. And actually you could put it that way round and that hatch would still shut down just fine. So next, the wheelchair. I don't know much about wheelchairs, but I'm told this is slightly smaller than your sort of standard wheelchair. But on this one, when you fold it up, the footrests don't come off like they would do with a normal one, and the handles here don't come off or fold down. So while the chair might be a little bit smaller, I don't think it folds up any smaller, and it's probably a bigger folded volume than your normal sort of chair. But anyway, obviously with a car as big as this, not going to be an issue at all. So let's just get that in there. And the whole point of these is really just to give you an idea of size and scale. So yeah, fits easily with that way, with 6 inches of space still. But as I said, a normal one would have foldable handles. But yeah, even that fits in there easily. And I suspect, yeah, it even comfortably fits that way as well. So next we've got an e-bike. This is a folding bike, so I am going to fold this one up. So on these we drop the handlebars, if I can remember which way round they go, and then we fold the frame round. Oh, I'm making a right pig's ear with this. And then that hooks on there. As you can tell, I don't fold this up enough. So yeah, and the pedals fold in as well, so that's all ready to lift. So yeah, that goes in a breeze. Again, obviously it will do because this is a huge car, even without taking off the seat post. But if I just whip that off, we can see there, again, that's only taking up about half the boot. And then I'll just fold the seat so you can see what that's like with the seats folded. To be honest, it is quite a stretch to reach those from the back, so you would normally do that from the side doors. But yeah, with the seats folded, it is absolutely vast. And you can see they fold pretty flat. There is a little bit of a lip up, which is just the thickness of the backrest. But yeah, they do lay reasonably flat, and you're going to get a huge amount in with the seats down. So just for completeness, I will measure the length with the seats down. So that passenger seat there is in an adult's position, and we're looking at, well, we're looking at 75 inches, which is 191 centimetres. I'll just see what it is to the back of my seat. 76 inches, 193 centimetres. So yeah, it's absolutely huge. And to the air vents there, you wouldn't want to go any further because you start scratching shiny black plastic there on this one. But take it to the air vents, 76 inches, which is 193 centimetres. So yeah, that by the 1 metre width. So yeah, here we have a facelift Model S, and this one has also got the Generation 2 seats in it as well. So looking at the back, there's absolutely no difference between the Model S's. They all have the same boot or trunk area and the same underfloor storage there, so no difference at all when it comes to that. Let me just get the keys out of my pocket and unlock the doors. And the back seats have hardly changed, if any actually, on the Gen 2 seats. So they still lay flat the same because the back rests are still the same thickness. So yeah, in terms of rear cargo storage or space, they're absolutely identical. So the Tesla Model S's also have front storage, because obviously being electric, there's no engine at the front. So this car is a rear-wheel drive one, so single motor at the back, and you get an absolutely huge storage space on these, and that goes all the way back there. So I will just get the tape measure out again and we'll have a look at the size of this. So in terms of depth, if we do the full length, we've got 93 centimetres, which is just a smidgen under 37 inches. The height there is 32 centimetres, which is 12.5 inches. Then your overall area at the front is 101, sorry, no, I'm reading that wrong, 71 centimetres or 28 inches by, well, 21 inches, 53 centimetres. And then you've got this lip, so the maximum width on top of these little lips here is something like, if my tape measure would just lay flat, 38 inches or 97 centimetres. Is that 97? Yes, I haven't got my glasses on. But yeah, huge amount of space there. And if we drop in the suitcase as an example, that sits under there quite comfortably. Actually, will it go that way round? Nearly does. If those feet were a centimetre shorter, the wheels go in okay, so yeah, that would nearly fit that way. But yeah, it's absolutely vast. You could get 2 of those, well actually you could probably get 3 of these in the front here quite comfortably. Right, let's see if I can get the Go cycle in here. I don't suspect it will, but we'll have a go. Alright, the wheels aren't going to fit in there, not surprising really. Let's see if it goes that way round. No, let's put it that way round. Look at that. I'm not sure whether that bonnet is going to fit. Let's just get rid of that and that. That will. There we go. You can even fit a folding Go cycle in the front. So let's have a look at this other Tesla. This is a refresh Model S with the newer front end, and this is a dual motor car. So if I open up the front now, we've got a significantly smaller storage space up front because we've got a second electric motor here driving the front wheels. But still enough space up front here to put your charge cables and the safety kit. Or if you wanted to put shopping there, there's enough space there for sort of 3 carrier bags full of shopping. And if I get the suitcase, that's going to fit quite easily. Yeah, if it's further back, yeah, that will fit in there just fine. So for completeness, I'll just quickly measure this smaller frunk, as I tend to be called. So the depth is roughly very roughly 14 inches. Well, actually, let's do the floor, narrowest point. So it's 1 foot 30 centimeters by 79 centimeters or 27 inches, and then that depth there is 16 inches or 41 centimeters. One quick thing to note, because these have got powered tailgates, obviously they're very handy if you're in a wheelchair, because you're not going to be able to reach up and hit that close button up there. So on these you can close it from the key, you can also close it from your Tesla app on your phone and from the screen up there at the front of the car. So double click on there, that then closes the boot. So I hope you found that useful. Obviously these are large cars anyway, so have huge amounts of space, so I'm sure whatever you want to put in these isn't going to be a problem, but I hope that gives you some sort of feel of how much space they've got in them. So as always, if you like the video, please do click the thumbs up on YouTube, because that really does help other people find the channel, and sharing, commenting and subscribing all does help get the channel noticed. So if you want to see the same on other electric vehicles, do have a look at the channel. The videos will, if not already there, they will be up very soon.